Good evening folks, welcome on my cx500 YouTube channel. And this evening we're going to remove the carburetors. Because, one moment. There it is. There it is. I have made carburetors for Sir Henry. And before I send them away, I will check them on my motorbike. And also you can see the difference between this one and that one. This one is for an cx500C custom model with the fuel liner between the throttle bodies, and the old model has it on the left side. So, but we're going to change them. Oh, there it is. A little wrench, especially for those bolts there. Take them out. Then turn them upwards. Put a big screwdriver and force them away. And when they are very old, they get hard and stiff. Make it warm with a paint stripper. And it will come off. Then tilt this up. You have to get some space to place the carburetors in and out. First the other side. So now it is loose. Take the engine breather hose away. So when there is some pressure built up in your engine, that hose is used there for. Choke cable. You need 2 tenors, and then you can pull out. Oh, one moment, the little hoses beneath. And that's all. Then remember, I think you need to look here. Remember to unscrew those nuts. So, choke cable, untie the choke cable, and that's my carburetor removed out of the cx500. And this one I'm going to install for testing, because I want to know if it works alright, because I have to ship it to Belgium and it costs a lot of money. So I want to be sure everything is working fine. And because I let the fuel go inside the flotter ball chambers, then I can see if it is leaking or not. When it is leaking, something is wrong, and the fuel will, how do I say that in English? The rubbers will get, the fuel is going to go inside the rubber, so it will seal off by itself, and that's fine. That's what I need. The gasket is getting a little bit thicker there where the fuel is coming. So Sir Henry is buying those carburetors. If he is not buying, I don't worry, because I sell them. Those carburetors, I sell them plenty. Tie this one up, and then you have to feel how much clearance there is. You don't want to have the cable too tight, because the throttle response is not working well. This is good. Yes, it's good. There's not much clearance left there, so that's fine. Almost there. You know, oh, sorry, I will go to the camera. One moment, please. Sorry. When I'm doing it all alone, it's very difficult to make a good movie. This rubber has to fit to the bracket of your carburetors, then it is okay. This carburetor set has slightly bigger nozzles, a little bit bigger, not much, one step bigger. Don't screw it fully on, you have to have a little bit clearance. So, I've seen it fits very well there, so one problem, this engine has not much running minutes, because at the beginning of the winter, it's now summer, at the beginning of the winter I had finished this engine. It had 5 minutes idling, not much more. So make sure that this wire is not clamped between the bracket and the frame, because when you tie on it will press flat, and then you have a problem, a big problem. Also this side. Hi. Also first started with those small bolts, M6. Especially for you, Henry. Now you see how I am doing it. I have seen you on Facebook, and I don't know why, but it won't install. Let's try again. Yes, there it is. Don't tighten it up. Give it some room to set itself. I need a fuel line. Where I have there, I see something there. So. Also this rubber is hitting the bracket of the carburetor, the rubber of the intake. Manifold, intake manifold, what is it? Spruitstuk. We call it in Holland spruitstuk. Or aanzuigbuizen. Whatever. Now it's finished there. Almost there. The carburetor is almost finished. Please, if you like, subscribe my videos, leave a comment or something like that. That's fine. I need a bigger ball. Bigger ball. Bigger or better. That's right. How the bigger, how the better. So. So, and now when all is finished, you can turn this one, tighten it up like that. If you forget the O-ring, you get nasty sounds out of the engine. It will backfire. It won't start easily. And when you have the rubber manifolds, when you buy them up AliExpress, they are rubbish. They're gonna break down. So I don't sell them or buy them. So air breather or whatever for the engine. So always check, that's fine. I need a hose. Put it in place, the hose, fuel line, whatever you call it, I don't care. So, yes, now I need the tank, fuel tank. Hello. I put you there because fuel tank is a little bit heavy, it's full of fuel. So, don't walk away, please stay there. The fuel tank is complete full of petrol or fuel. So, I open the door because when I start this engine it will smell. Okay, I have a hammer for a reason. Let me explain. Normally when you have rebuilt the carburetors they are dry. If they are dry and not used for a long time, you put them off the shelf and you install them in your motorbike, and you will let run the fuel through the carburetor, it will leak. Maybe. I'm pretty sure of that. When you hit it with a hammer, the needles in the flutter balls are floating to the top and they have to close it. So this is what I use to tap it. I open the fuel valve and wait and see. That are my carburetors. I lay them there. I need some power and they are not leaking, but if they leak, yes, hit them with a rubber hammer. When they stop, that's good. Then is everything running. So, give it a choke and we're going to see what's going to happen. was the choke too much. You can hear the valves of the choke in the beginning of the intake of the throttle body. You can hear it. So now is the choke closed and we have to see what's happened now. It's running. Turn the gas handle backwards. That's good. When it slows down, you have too much tension on your gas cables. If there is not enough tension, then you have too much clearance here. You can tighten this up, or you have to adjust the bolts on your carburetor. That's fine. It drops down, still running too fast. Between the carburetor, there's a screw. I mean that screw. Oh, the fuel is running out here. That screw. You can turn it with your hand. The spring is fighting against it. I don't know why. That's strange. Yes. Now I have. You hear a screaming sound. That's from the starting engine. That's not the engine itself. That's only the starting engine. You hear a knocking or clock sound. That's when the engine is turning backwards because there is not a good ignition, and then it's gripping itself to the starting engine, starter motor, and then you hear clack clack. So engine is running a little bit too slow. It's not possible to adjust those CO2 screws, because when the valve clearance is different, and the ignition is different, and the air filter is different, and the exhaust is different, So why I have to, it's not necessary to turn it around now, you have to do that later. They are screwed fully in and then 2 windings out, that's all. That's factory, how do you say that, factory measurement. So it's not necessary for me to adjust it now, because this engine is different than the engine from Henry or the other person who's buying those carburetors. It's still dry, that's good. The other side too. Yes, it's dry. Also here, believe it or not, the thermostat is a new one, and there's a little bit more clearance inside the thermostat housing. I can hear it vibrating. Don't worry, after a few thousand kilometers it will stick on. That's what I want to hear. Slowly running. Yes, I'm pretty confident that Henry has got later on good carburetors when he orders them. When he has paid to me, I will send them to Belgium. I think it works very well. And this one, I will put them back in my engine, because they are also brand new, almost brand new, 1 month old. So, and what I have to do, you see, it's like a mess, but believe it or believe it not, I can rebuild a lot of those carburetors back to good ones. Good. Thanks for watching. When you have a question, please email me, subscribe my videos, like them, and leave a comment. No problems at all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.